Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. I ran across this video this morning. Biggkish, y'all know how he is about black excellence and our people and stuff. And I wanted to, let y'all see what's going on in case y'all missed this video that he put out from the people on TikTok at that. So the reaction today is coming from Biggkish, and I know everybody know who he is. So I'm just gonna go ahead, let Biggkish start, and I will pop in and out with my commentary. Okay. So here we go, y'all. Here we go.
American culture. As an Indian man that was born and raised in America, I'm telling you right now, every aspect of American culture, sports, fashion, art, music, all of it, it's all black culture. Black culture is American culture.
Yes.
This superior race bullshit that's being spewed right now, that's what it is. It's just bullshit. Because if you take away your money, you take away your business, you take away your influence, it all collapses. The American economy will collapse without you. Some of the single most greatest inventions that were created in America were by black people. I'm just tired of this narrative that oh, people are too ghetto. Oh, people are this and people are that. You'd be nothing without them. You'd be nothing without them. And this isn't just for my black friends. This is for all minorities. They would be nothing without you. And another thing, stop supporting these corporations that literally disrespect you on a daily basis.
That's what I know, and that's what we all did. And some companies about lost their business. They had to they had to stop doing what they was doing and get it back together, and and let us. Then we started back frequenting they establishments, and then they got out the darn red. You know what I'm saying?
That's why God says, come out from amongst them and be ye separate. When you look at the 10 commandments alone and we follow those commandments as a whole, this whole economy will crash, bro. We are fueling their economy off of our ignorance. Look at the prison system. Who is most likely to get locked up? Us, right? So if we didn't do those things to get us locked up, the prison system will fail, bro.
It would go totally complete down. I mean, and I know y'all already heard that Jay-Z has bought some stock or however you buy into the prison system so you get some money out of it. And other people have bought into it. And then they keep locking us up. You know what my kind. Keep locking us up. But if we stop doing all this wrongdoing, the prison system would go down. It would crumble. They would have to close some. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't the only one that do crime. And so I think it would shut most of the prisons down, the jails and stuff. Yeah.
Fear is the only weapon that white supremacy has.
We just minding our business. Excellence is going to come out. If left to our own devices, we will fuck around and be the best at everything. We was dominating at tennis so hard they had to come out with pickleball just so they could find something that we hadn't beat them in.
True.
Dang. They bit their lip till it bled, trying to keep from saying Serena was the best tennis player that ever lived. Still don't want to give her credit.
Dang.
Like, I could give so many examples of this. And in the midst of our resting, the black excellence just keeps rolling on. I don't know this young man with the baseball, but I do know how they did that boy from American Idol, Jamal Roberts, and how Carrie Underwood did him. It's a perfect example. That boy was in that competition by himself. I could listen to him sing all day. I would be doing stuff and put his TikToks on so they'll just keep playing over and over again. That boy, that's God in that throat. He got God's throat.
God throat. The God in that throat. Yeah, I saw that what she's talking about, and that boy came below. You hear me?
He got God in his throat. Let's talk about just singers, for example. Y'all keep comparing Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Ain't no comparison.
I could go to any black church in America and find 10 singers better than Taylor Swift.
Facts! Facts. Our people got God in that throat. It's God in that throat.
Like, white people, mainstream praises mediocrity because they feel akin to it. Beyonce is excellence.
They put their dollars behind it because they know they don't have the talent. So what they're slowly trying to do is use their dollars for the lack of talent that they have. No, we're going to uplift these whack people. That's what we about to do.
Beyonce done came to the Grammys multiple times, been 0 for 8. Watching people like Taylor Swift and whoever take Grammys that was rightfully hers, Adele and whoever. Even Adele had to get up there and be like, listen, I didn't beat her, but somehow I won. This shit ain't right.
And even Jay-Z got hot about that thing. He was like, hey, I mean, I'm thinking he got some pull, but when it came to the Grammys, well, he had a little pull after he gave that speech, though. I don't know what they read into it backstage. Even Beyonce's daddy was on the board backstage. Whoever does the Grammys, he was back there with them. But I guess they had to take a vote. I don't know how it works. But yeah, her dad was even back there, even though she fired her dad, remember? So I don't know. But anyway, she won the country song, and then they took the darn category away or something. It was just crazy. Yeah. The voices that we had, not me, but the voices that we have, you know, nobody, our ancestors and all that, we just got it. We got it. And everybody wants it, right?
She won the best country album and y'all gonna take the whole category away?
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Interesting. The girl who Coco Gauff beat said she never thought she would lose to a black player because she had been playing so good. She said she's not trying to be racist. You should have said, I never thought I could lose.
Exactly.
Why is it stinging extra more because she's a black player? She kicked your ass and you're mad about it. So much that you would turn the hatred on yourself and say, I messed up. I didn't play good enough. I made too many mistakes. You would turn the hatred on yourself because it couldn't possibly be that this young black girl whooped your ass.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she did. Listen, I don't know why people are pissed at us for having a good time. I hope they never find their way to help me find my draws side of TikTok. Because I don't know what's going on in Mississippi right now, but they down there cooking, baby. And they done sent Jamal to American Idol. They over there looking for their draws in their neighbor's bedroom, all kind of things.
I don't care what they call me. I know who I am and I know what I stand for.
That's my girl. She be cooking. I forgot her name, but she be cooking.
But I stand for black excellence. So
and I'm on her side because you stand for your people, but you don't stand for the ones that's doing the crime. No, you stand for the righteous ones. Yeah. So I don't know how people got that misconstrued.
So anything that goes against black people being excellent, I'm not in agreement with. And if that makes me anti-black, then I guess you're redefining what it means to be pro-black. If you think that being pro-black means being in agreement with degenerate behavior and being in cahoots with things that damage the community, no, then I don't want to be that. I don't want to be anything that is negative when it comes to the black community. No, I don't want to be in alignment with that. So if you have to say that I'm any of these buzzwords, I'll take that because I stand for black excellence. I stand for black people working at their full potential, being the best they can be, not making excuses.
They knew the power.
And you can find her y'all saw it at DD 1987. DD 1987 on TikTok.
Power of imagery. They knew the power of rap music. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, we talked about our struggle. Now it's like we are elevating from that struggle inside. Something else need to be spoke about. You know what I'm saying? But they not going to promote that. And we all know who run the record label. They're not going to promote. I'm not doing bad no more. Yes, I grew up with both parents. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Dana D 1987. I want to give her credit for that because she works very hard to grow her content. I think she thinks she has a second page, DD 1987 as well. Look, there's a group of us out there that has no F's to give. We're done. There's a group of black people just like, listen, we're not going to stand for it anymore. We have a platform to speak out on it. And all the, like she calls them buzzwords, the names that you call us, it just doesn't work anymore. It's not effective because we're coming at you.
Yeah, you call us anything you want to, as long as you don't use that N word, okay? That's about the only thing I can think of that's gonna get you. That's gonna get you. Okay.
You're ruining our growth as black people. You're ruining our reputation. You're ruining black progress and advancement because you want us to stand for anything that's black, right, wrong, or indifferent.
Thank you.
And there's a large group of TikTokers. Y'all call us Black MAGA, Black Trumper. Everybody's not into politics. So don't just label these people, people like me, who speak out against black ignorance versus black excellence. Don't call us Black Trumpers, Black MAGA. Oh, I bet he's Republican. All the, you buck dancing, put a man in the coon. And it doesn't work.
I'm going to say this too. It's almost like they try to shame you for having a good upbringing. Now it's like everybody walking around have to identify with the struggle. You're sowing discord amongst the people. Now there's a division over people who grew up in the struggle and people who did not grow up in the struggle. We are all elevated. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen at the same time.
Don't hide anymore. It's ineffective. So do know that we are here. And the more I see content like this, the more resolve it gives me. The more it emboldens me to speak more, the more it empowers me to speak more, because we're just sick and tired of it. Yep. And she was talking about in the prior video that a lady was in Memphis saying, I'm so happy that Donald Trump sent the National Guard here, and then all these people piled on her. I bet she's a Trump reporter, a supporter. I bet she's this. I bet. You know what?
Got rid of that.
It doesn't work. I even put a video up here.
Look,
we don't accept it.
I'm gonna tell y'all, some people, some cities may have needed that darn that, but I'm gonna tell you, they in my city now, right? Charlotte, North Carolina, right? They're here, you know. So, some cities need it, some do freaking not. So I don't know why they calling it Charlotte's Well. Get out of the city. You messing with these people ain't even bothering you. You're in the wrong city in North Carolina. That's the wrong city, okay? But anyway, Mississippi, evidently that young lady felt that, yeah, it was needed. And after it was done, it was a lot better and safer for her and her family. So don't jump on her. Shoot, she ain't got the power to send them down there. Jump on the person who sent them down there, okay? Y'all always jumping on the wrong person. You know, we free speech, okay?
I thought you knew. I thought you knew that the reason your coworkers hate you and your supervisor has turned against you is because you're f***ing them up. Code for traumatizing them. When you overperform, outperform, solve problems that they haven't even yet identified, you make people look incompetent. You make them look mediocre and unqualified for the job. And if you look like us, that's risky business. So once they figure that out, they're not going to flee or fawn. They're going to fight, which means fight for their survival so they can sustain their position and continue to hold on to their job. So when they fight for survival, that means your ass got to go.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to try to demean you, discredit you, make you look unprofessional, mob you, give you the silent treatment. They're not playing. Why?
Because they're fighting for their life. Their trauma response is to fight.
Yep.
So I needed you to understand that it's not just that you're making them feel bad, you're fucking them up. You're traumatizing them. And they have only one legitimate response, which is to get rid of you. I hope you understand that better now. Their trauma response is to treat you bad, to make you feel wrong, to make you feel incompetent and insufficient, so that either you will leave or they will set you up to fire you. And that's the only legitimate response to have to trauma. You need to think about your response to their trauma response. And that's what my posts have been all about.
A lot of our sisters at the workplace, bro, our sisters at the workplace in the office spaces, they know how to multitask. A lot of people can't do that. They be looking at our sisters like, she thinks she's all of that. And they'll gang up on them and try to get them fired. But a lot of our sisters...
Hey, Biggkish is speaking facts on that, because I have seen it and I'm still watching it. Okay, I see that all day, every day. Okay, most of the people in our offices are of my race, yeah, and they are multitasking. They're all over the place, right? And the other ones, I can see it. Well, they just sit there all day, every day, just that's all they do. And then, but the other, my race, up, down, doing this, that, then come back, up, down, facts, and yeah, multitasking.
Multitasking. No, don't do this, do that. Teaching everybody how to work the computer and the little office stuff. Y'all know what be going on in them office spaces. Our sisters be running laps around them, man. Sister ain't been on the job 6 months, learning everything. Somebody who been there 5 years. Our sisters don't be playing when it come down in them office spaces, bro. They know the manager job. They know everybody's job. They only been there 6 months. How did she learn that? It wasn't handed to her. She's getting it.
What I want to now do is to look at Black excellence. You see, I was real concerned about if you thought that being white was being smart, then that means that being Black is being what?
Yep.
Okay, and I won't even put dumb on the board. That's embarrassing. But I have a real concern with if being white is being smart, then what does being Black mean? You see, before 1954, we didn't act this way. Being Black meant being the best. And we need to redefine again what it means to be Black. See, I'm from the old school. See, I was taught that Hippocrates was not the first doctor. That the first doctor's name was Imhotep. What I'm getting at is, well, we're talking about science. In every area that we've been allowed to
train up a child in the way he should go. I'm telling you, he will not depart. We are the first teachers at home, not at these schools. But they not going to teach our children.
Quiet, or John Johnson at Ebony Magazine, or Ed Gardner at Soft Sheen. All we've ever needed was the opportunity in writing. Can you all name me a very good writer? Let me just giving you all the names. Can you name me a Black writer that you think is very, very good? Yes. Nikki Giovanni, any others? Richard Wright, Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, Gwendolyn Brooks, Alex Taylor. In education, Carter G. Woodson, Benjamin Mays, and Mary Petrell, the current president of education. Strong Black men and women. In television, who has the best show on television right now? Bill Cosby. And the best newscaster in terms of the talk shows, this too. Actually, they're both in the morning. Who are they? Morning talk show hosts.
Look what they did with Bill Cosby. Look, why Denzel had to be crooked before it took it. Look, listen. Denzel Washington was the guy. I mean, he still is that guy. But I didn't see the movie. Allegedly, he kissed a man.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have known if Denzel wouldn't have came out and said it, because they cut that part from the movie. They just wanted to freaking humiliate him, so they made him kiss a man in the movie, and then they took that part of the movie out. Right? That is the crazy, man. And then no more movies. I ain't seen none anyway.
And in this last movie, they will allow you to be excellent to a certain point. But when it's time for you to check out, they gonna make sure you got that stain on your name.
Brian Gumble, who's the other, the female? And Oprah Winfrey, you name the area, we've been good at it. What about in the movies? Who?
Back then, Oprah was good. Yeah, whatever. We thought about Oprah. Yeah, she was Black excellence. Coming up, not knowing that she was also stabbing us in the back while as she was coming up. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know I've been on Oprah. I can't wait for them to catch up. All right? Because she messing up. She messing up.
Who has the greatest box office attraction in the Eddie Murphy. And then you add on people beside Eddie Murphy, Cicely Tyson, and Jones, and Lou Gossett. You name the area, we've been good at it. Let's move to music. Name some top stars in music.
Yeah, all of
Michael Jackson, who else? Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin. What about sports? Who's the best basketball player? Michael Jordan. Who has rushed for more yards in football in the history of the sport? Rushed for more yards. Just retired from Chicago. Oh, Walter Payton. Okay. And who had more?
What he doing with them students is he uplifting them. Now they feel secure within themselves when they walk around. Now they don't walk around feeling like they ugly and all of that stuff. Now they don't walk around feeling like, oh, I'm the bad person. You know, I'm the bad guy, but this is what I see in the movies. You know what I'm saying? He's uplifting them. And we all could do this. We all could do. And it don't even have to be a family member in order to uplift somebody.
Behavior.
Talk that talk.
Scholar. To all of my Black friends, listen, I need to say this from the heart. You don't have to keep shrinking to fit into a world that was never built with you in mind.
Talk that talk.
All that stuff they taught us about professionalism, that wasn't about excellence. That was about conformity. That was about white normative behavior.
I'm that talk.
Scholar of race, religion, culture, and communication. Check out my book, The God I Was Given. It's available for pre-order on Amazon now. Look the part, they said, but whose part? Straight hair, light voice, neutral clothes, no big earrings, no dialect, no edge. Keep your feelings in check. Don't get too passionate. Don't be too anything. That's not professional. That's being erased. Dressed it up nice, sure. They made it sound like success. But let's call it what it really is, a centuries-old set of rules designed to make you disappear while still showing up to work.
Right.
And if you're not white, whose rules? They never stop shifting. So you adjust it.
Yeah, that's what Tabitha Brown said, like when she went there and was going on her gigs and stuff. She would straighten her hair straight, real skinny, and what she said they wanted her to be until that time when she got sick and she cut all her hair off, shaved all her hair off, and that's when Tabitha Brown was really Tabitha Brown being who she is. And that's why she's so happy today, because she's not putting on the act for anybody, right? She's not being what Hollywood or people say she has to be or look like or sound like. She even changed her accent to sound like them when she is country like me, because she's from right down the street, right? So anyway, y'all.
You learn to code switch. You change your curls. You
and that's what she said.
Tone. You changed your names on resumes. Your ideas were stolen. In meetings, you said nothing because you know what it cost to speak up. You've done this to survive. But here's the part that cuts deep. We start judging each other by the same messed up standard. We side-eye somebody's outfit. We roll our eyes at the way they talk and whisper, she's not polished. When what we mean is she's not performing whiteness well enough. And that, my friends, that's how white supremacy keeps winning, by making
cooking.
Who
is this guy?
People work for
it.
Who is? So no, I'm not saying throw professionalism in the trash. I'm saying take it back, redefine it, make it yours. Excellence doesn't mean erasure. Respect doesn't.
If y'all know who he is, put it in the comments for me, okay? Thank you, because I gotta pull some up of his stuff.
Doesn't mean silence. Professionalism doesn't mean pretending that you're something that you're not. You don't have to prove your worth by how much you can endure white spaces.
Yeah.
You're not better because you've mastered the art of blending in. And to my white folks listening, if you care enough to look in the mirror, ask yourself, who made the rules, who benefits, and who gets shut out? If your idea of qualified only looks, talks, and thinks like you, then it's not a qualification. It's colonization in a necktie. To my Black brothers, sisters, and family, keep showing up in your fullness, in your fire, in your culture. You don't have to apologize for your presence. You are the standard. And if the room doesn't recognize your brilliance, it's the room that's broken.
Bro, imagine how much confidence you.
I love that. I love that. Now you can't put it any more simpler than that. Without and he said it so nicely, nonchalant, just straight up, just telling you. I mean, hey, if they don't accept you for who you are, then you're in the wrong room. To me, that's what I would have said, probably. You're in the wrong room. Okay. Man, don't stop taking junk from people. Be yourself. Always be yourself. No matter what anybody has to say. No matter what people gonna say about me on this video, I don't care. I'm doing what I can do at this moment in my life. Okay? So here we go.
Would have if the people you seen at the banks was black, the people you seen at the hospitals was black, the people you seen at the restaurants would. Imagine just seeing your people everywhere. Yeah. You growing up in a place where everybody else is in power, but you're not in power. Bruh, you still surviving through it, bruh. You still keeping up with them. But imagine just seeing your people everywhere you go. Do you know the confidence? Do you know how sure you would be of yourself? You're going to walk up with your head high, your chest out.
I'm redefining Black excellence because we need to rework the definition. We let Jay-Z get away with opening the 4040 Club and celebrated it. We celebrated him opening a nightclub so more of us could stumble out of a place at 3 a.m. with Henny Me. We celebrated the Duce brand because that's what we needed. Shoot, quiet as it's kept, we celebrated Ciroc. What do all of these things have in common? Nothing for you, nothing for me, and everything for the person who runs that, who doesn't really run it, but we're not going to get into that just yet. Jay-Z's contribution to the community is a curious one because on one hand, you see the vision of Black excellence, buying up all these homes, all these paintings, all of this ridiculous.
They partnerships. So that's just what the guy previously said. Could you conform to us? Matter of fact, I think it's a Bible scripture that say, don't conform to the ways of the Gentiles.
Ridiculously extravagant and just overwhelming wealthy stuff. But on the other, you go, what did that do for us? How did Jay-Z own Entitled help us out at all? Did it? I don't think so. And this is a very, very curious situation. Because since I was a kid, Jay-Z was quite literally the picture of Black excellence. But you got to ask yourself, why? I'm not done because Jay had us in such a chokehold. People ask, would you rather $500,000 or dinner with this man? And dudes with brims on their scullies everywhere went, you gotta go Jay-Z. It's the
not
knowledge.
Me.
It's the knowledge. The knowledge.
Not me.
Interesting. So you mean like the things that he said on 444? What if I told you he said the...
One of the many weird ass things that come out of the response of that video that I posted is seeing just how many white people are doing digital blackface. I did not realize the extent. And by digital blackface, I mean like these are white people commenting from accounts that are made to look like they're run by black people. Like they have a black person in the profile picture. They have like a general like black person's name. Like
there's a lot of YouTube channels. You think they black people. They are not. They are not. They're using black voices in the background. Some people are hiring black voice actors, acting like they for the culture and all of that. Exactly. Nah, the whole channel is somebody else.
Like who? Like Rory. Remember Rory and Mal, whatever his name. I just seen that on deleted. But y'all, Rory, shh, you out of my darn anything.
But the comment is very clearly from a white person. Like, we see you. I don't know why you think that you're slick, but it's just, like, that's scary. Like to go out of your way to make a fake profile. It's one thing to have like the fake like throwaway burner accounts where it's just like user whatever the fuck and a bunch of numbers, or it's just like, you know, something generic that doesn't have like a profile picture and it has like no followers and no posts, or it's private and they like follow like 2,000 something people. But to do the digital blackface and harass black people, like, y'all really know no bounds. Like,
it's crazy. And I guess that's all we got. That's all we got. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Biggkish. Thank you so much, y'all. So we are we invented, we are Black excellence, y'all. Everybody wants to be like us. Remember, back in the day when the women, they raised the children. They raised the white teeth children. So yeah, they gave them their like so breast milk from the black ladies. Yeah. So what, man, it's thank you, Biggkish. And I know he's saying signing out. Got, you know, this is Biggkish signing out. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming to Valentine TV. I really appreciate it. I hope that y'all can I'm going through a little something, but I'm trying to break myself out of it. So y'all just bear with me, hang with me, please. And please like, subscribe, and share the video. Also hype up the video, you know, if you can. I'll appreciate it so much. Yeah, I've lost some subscribers, but I understand why. But y'all please give me grace, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here because I can't cry on camera. I can, but I'm not. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining Valentine TV, and I will talk to y'all later. You can also find Biggkish on YouTube and in the description of this video. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.